Hello, hello, hello. Well, I always like to share if I find a bargain, and I think I found one for people who are interested in pretty decent sound over Bluetooth for their music collection on their phone. So, what have I got here? This is the LG Tone Platinum Harmon Kardon Platinum. This means that they're a bit more special than the normal LG Tone Bluetooth headphones. They've been tuned by Harman Kardon, so in theory you're going to get a better sound. Now these can be bought on eBay. I've seen these 60 $70. Now there's also one called LG Platinum Plus. I'm not sure what the difference is, but this is and there's plenty of LG Tone available, and cheaper than this. This was slightly higher end model when it came out. Of course, these are not new. This style is a bit old fashioned now, but I particularly liked these when I got them, and I bought these from somebody second hand, so I got them really cheap, 150 reals. And the only reason I took them purely was because of the sound. Now, I have I have Apple AirPod Pro, which is brilliant sound. Don't get me wrong, I love them, etc., etc. They're really good, but they cost a lot of money. They were like 1100 reals, and I was sometimes, especially just if I'm walking to and from work, you get a bit paranoid that you're going to lose one. So I'm not using them as often as I probably should, but I still like to listen to music. And even though my phone, which I'm filming this on, my Realme X2 thingy jig Master Edition, actually has a headphone jack, I still find the ease of the Bluetooth better, and even more so when you have a decent pair of Bluetooth headphones. Now these are rated for, they say that it's balanced, the treble is good, crisp treble, and a decent bass, and I must admit I have to agree with it. Now I did read, although I can't see it on the LG, I was just looking at the LG website, that it says that they have they have noise cancellation, and if they do, it's not as good as, certainly not as good as the Apple noise cancellation, but I did notice something. So look, don't take it as gospel that it is really active noise cancellation, because I couldn't find out the exact details. So the other thing that is, if you have these supposedly will play high definition sound through the aptX, Qualcomm aptX, if you have that on your phone. Now these, I think, were released when the G5, so it's quite an old, when the G5 is at least how many years ago? 5 years ago. These were, and hold on, let me show you. Where is it? Here. This is my G5, which I still use. Actually, I use this mostly for making videos. I think it's really good. This one I did a review on recently. So this was originally came out with these, and with this Qualcomm aptX HD, you're meant to get superior 24-bit audiophile experience. That's what it says on LG's website. So I'm not going to say, look, again, when it comes to listen to music, a lot of it is, not a lot of it, most of it is subjective. I can only tell you what my ears tell me, and I find these very decent, although I don't think, in my personal opinion, they're as good as the LDAC Sony headphones that I had, but that's only they only worked with certain phones that had this Bluetooth LDAC, which is some kind of high definition Bluetooth. I'm not sure. Look, what I find with these is that for ease of use and general sound, and you can mess about with your whatever app you're using for playing music, and currently I'm using this Pulsar app. It's really pretty decent, and also Power Amp Professional I'm using, so you can fiddle about with the sound a bit on their equalizer, so you can kind of get it the way you want it. But really, they are pretty crisp when it comes to treble, and I like treble, but but these are very trebly, and you know, I like to hear my music really loud, and I can't turn up full volume because it's just too trebly, but I can kind of counteract that with on one of the equalizers on the phone. But generally I just turn the volume down a bit, and really once you get these fitting in your ear canal, you get a really very decent sound. Now of course it's handy having this band because it just goes around your neck, and it's relatively unobtrusive, and I say I mean I probably I'm really not sure. I should be using my AirPod Pro a bit more, but maybe I'd be using these just for casual listening and jumping about, maybe going on holiday. I don't want to take my AirPod Pros with me just in case I lose them, and because I just really don't want to spend more money in replacing them. And these are very, very simple. So here you have, so let me start off with charging is easy, it's just here. Easy micro USB, and I'm not sure how long the battery lasts, but I think it's if constant playing they said 11 hours, but I'm not constantly playing, so this is just lasting for days. So you can pause, play, and you can get skip track. On this side you have volume up, volume down, and this one is for I think it's for phone calls, and it is very, very easy to pair. If you can see here, there's the oh sorry, here is where's my can you see it? It's not easy to see here. The on goes on, and then you'll see the wee Bluetooth, the wee blue light go on there, and then you'll just pair it. And when it's paired, like it's paired with this, it's paired with this. Once you turn it on and it communicates with the phone, it vibrates, and then you know that it is paired with your phone and ready to go. And also, then of course, round your neck, and you just pull out these, very nice, and you start listening. And as I say, for most people, I think they would find that the sound of these is pretty decent. Okay, now I'm not an audiophile and don't ever claim to be one, but they certainly do, and I listen to quite an eclectic mix of music, and I found these working very decent with all of them. But I will say that nothing. It doesn't beat the AirPod Pro. The AirPod Pros are really good, but of course I now don't have an iPhone, so I get a very basic function, which is only really what I need for listening to music from an Android phone. But AirPod Pro, especially if you're really married into Apple devices, then AirPod Pro is the way to go, I would say. And then when you're finished listening, there's two buttons here. You can see one here, here inside, here and here, and you just press them, and yay! So there you go. Pretty cool. Just press a button, and it is taken back into the wee holder there. Now, what I would have probably liked, because I feel that with all this pulling and stuff like that, I think that wire is really pretty thin. You see it there, I mean, it looks pretty thin, so I'm not sure how robust it is going to be. So I would suggest you be not jerking it too much. I'm sure they must have done some tests about it, but I would have liked to have seen actually a bit thicker there. I think I would have felt more confident with regards to the longevity of these, but if you do get them, then it's just something to be mindful of, that you're not just going to like it's not using them for a gym workout. Okay, you just have to kind of gently pull them out, shove them in your ear. So simple to use, really good sound, just turning it off there. And when you get a phone call coming, then no problems whatsoever. The call quality, from what my wife says, she says hello. There's the call quality, or the sound on the other end, is pretty decent. So and easy to kind of like hide under your shirt, under your collar, whatever you want, and relatively unobtrusive for those of us who don't want to wear true wireless in the worry that we're going to lose them. So I just wanted to share the LG Tone Platinum, and these are the tuned by Harmon Kardon. Enjoy. Bye.